The last part of chapter 16 starts now. This is about combinations, but we'll solve it asked MCQ. And specifically, we'll solve the LGAC style problem, especially those which include selections with restriction. Let's start with at least and at most. So we need to select three students. At least to go. At least means we have multiple cases. Since there are three girls in total, there will be two cases. In the case one will have exactly two girls, and the remaining one would be a boy. But in case two, three girls would be there because three girls also fall into the category of at least two girls. Let's calculate the combination for case one. First of all, for two girls, the total number of girls are three, and you need to choose two. So n is equal to 3 and r is equal to 2. Next, for two guys, for one boy, we have a total of 5 boys. Therefore, n is 5, and we need to choose 1. Finally, we multiply them together. So we got 15 from the case 1. Let's see what number do we get from the second case. So 3 girls means we choose 3. Since there is no pi, we don't need to calculate for that. So finally, we have a 0 factorial error, which I told you earlier, it would just be equals to 1. And hence cancellations, we get one more combination here. That's why the total number of combinations would be 15 from case 1 and the 1 from the second case. And hence the answer is 16. Let's solve another example. By applying the combination, we know that I is 7 and the order does not matter. because there are no ranking, no positions or something. And hence, now I'll get try to make it fast. For example, just write down 7, 4, 3, because 7 minus 3 would be 4. So just write 4 directly. Or you can assume that you can first write the value for r, which is 3. And then you can think like 7 and 3 is a difference of 4, so 3, 4. After that, instead of writing down the whole factorial from 7 to 1 or to 2, just stop at the 4 factorial. The 7, 6, 5, 4, stop at there because you already have 4 factorial in the denominator. That means you can just cancel the factorial together. Now we are left with 3 factorial, and you know that 3 factorial is equals to 6. So you can also just cancel them directly, and therefore it will save you a lot of time and you will be able to solve questions timely. Let's solve some more MCQs. From the same principle, we'll start from 6, then we write down the R, which is 4, and then we know that 6 and 4, the difference is 4, 2. And use the same principle, 6, 5, stop at 4 because you have 4 factorial in the denominator. Hence, after the calculation, 30 by 2, which is again 50. Similarly, if I ask you at most questions, so at most n would simply mean starting from 0, then add the numbers for 1, and then stop at n. For example, so we'll have multiple cases. In the first case, we'll have 0 go. The second one will have 1 go. And the third one will have 2 go. If we have to stop at 2 goes, it says at of 2 go. From 6 and the remaining. Okay, so just we can just solve this one for now. So 0 goals are is 0. So n is 660. It does not make sense because okay, let's do it. So it's 6 factorial over 0 factorial times 6 factorial. It's just 1, so you don't actually have to solve it if r is 0 to write down the answer 1. Next we have r equals to 1, so 6 calls made to choose 1. Then for after calculation, the answer gets 6. So just try to be quick as quick as possible. Just like I'm doing here. So 62, just write down the 6, write down the r, and the difference would be 4. And then, if you write down 6 times 5, just stop there because 4 factorial will be cancelled out, and then you're left with 2. And the answer is 15 because 30 over 2 is 50. So with that, our course has been ended. It was my great pleasure to teach you, and I hope you learned a lot. The next step is to practice more and more questions. Practice as much as possible. Even the simple questions you may find online, which are not related directly to LCAT, but are related to these concepts, permutations, combinations, overall, all of the course. That would be very helpful. And I would recommend, even if you don't understand something from my lectures, just go to YouTube, search the topic, watch a playlist of 2 or 3 lectures, and then go to ChatGPT or go online, search the MCQs. So these MCQs may not be directly related to the LCAT, but they are related to mathematics. And if your maths is developed, then there are very high chances that you would score higher in LCAT. Math is a tool that you must have during the LCAT. With that note, I'll end the course here. Good luck for all of you. Take care and bye.